items, obviously, in a move is, making sure that all the goods get from point A to point B. And I know there are some inventorying processes out there. Can you explain to the folks out there a little bit of how that works when you work with a moving company?
Sure. I think there's two ways to divide it up. The first way, let's talk about a local move. I'm moving right down the road, a mile down the road from where I currently live. So the moving company's going to come. They're going to put the goods on the truck, everything that's in the home. You should do a walkthrough, make sure the home's completely empty of all the items you want moved. And then they're going to deliver them into the new home, and they should check the truck and make sure everything is off the truck. You should personally do that. That's what I would recommend. Because there is no formal inventory necessarily done on a move like that. Now, if somebody wants that done, they should request that of the mover prior to. On an interstate move, there would be an inventory of some sort created, whether that's created on paper or was created on, say, a tablet or an iPad. And what happens is each item actually would have what we call an inventory sticker, and that would be placed on whether it's the table, the chair, a box, and they're all numbered. And then that would correspond to the inventory that would be either on the tablet or written down on a piece of paper. And the customer, to verify they received all their goods, at destination they would check off each number. The crew will actually come through the door and they'll call off numbers and make sure that way they have everything, and then they'll be able to sign for each individual item.
Great. Now I heard you mentioned the tablets and the barcoding new systems, and I understand United has come out with a new inventorying system, and Humboldt certainly is implementing it. Can you tell us a little bit about how that will work and what those advancements really mean?
Yeah, quite honestly, it's an exciting time for us here at Humboldt and for United Van Lines, because they've introduced what's called Fast Track Inventory System. And we're in the process now of getting all of our crews, van operators, up and running on iPhones, iPads, smartphones, and they'll actually be able to take the inventory that the sales representative creates in the home and use that as a starting point when they arrive in your house. And then they'll be able to change it around, add to it, and be able to really create a solid inventory so that it'll show the client what the damages are when we pick up the goods, and then at destination when we deliver them, the customer will actually be able to use a barcode scanner and actually scan the items, and the iPad they'll flow to the iPad and check it off on a piece of paper and be able to show the crew leader and the client that everything checked off at the end. So it's going to be really a neat thing, and we're looking forward to getting that up and running 100%.
It sounds like a great advance, and if anybody's handwriting is like mine, it's probably a lot easier to read in digital format.
You're exactly right. One of the toughest things in the industry is the client might not understand the damages, and then that can lead to problems at destination when all of a sudden there's a table and the crew leader felt like he put that on the inventory and the customer doesn't really see it. It's one of those things too about making sure you understand before you just sign as the customer.
Well, it sounds great, and I'm sure everybody out there would love to see a demonstration when we're able to in one of these other videos. So
yeah,
we're really looking forward to it.